In a fiery turn of events during Tuesday night's WNBA matchup between the Atlanta Dream and Indiana Fever, tensions erupted on the court, but the fallout came off it, when Atlanta center Brittney Griner publicly demanded harsh penalties for Fever teammates Caitlin Clark and Sophie Cunningham following a heated altercation that nearly turned physical. The incident began late in the third quarter after a hard foul on Clark by Atlanta's Haley Jones. As Clark walked toward the sideline, visibly frustrated, she exchanged heated words with Dream players. Sophie Cunningham, known for her fierce loyalty and physical edge, quickly stepped in to back up her teammate, and in doing so, added fuel to the fire. Cunningham and multiple Atlanta players got into a shouting match that paused play and drew the attention of officials. Clark, trying to defuse the moment, ended up jawing back at Griner herself, who had approached the Fever bench to confront Cunningham directly. Officials handed out double technicals to Cunningham and Dream forward Laetitia Amihere. Clark avoided a technical but was warned by officials. The real blowback, however, came after the game. Speaking to media after the Dream's win, Brittney Griner didn't hold back. When asked about the altercation, she launched into a pointed criticism of both Clark and Cunningham, accusing them of escalating tensions and calling on the league to step in. "I don't care how hyped you are or how famous you are, there's no excuse for that kind of behavior," Griner said. They were out of control. Sophie was throwing words, Caitlin was right behind her, and it got real messy. That's not leadership, that's instigation. The league needs to look at this seriously. If this was anyone else, we'd be talking suspensions. Period. The comment quickly went viral, with many interpreting it as a direct challenge to the perceived star treatment Clark receives from officials and media. The Fever are already under pressure, sitting near the bottom of the standings despite the blockbuster addition of Clark and recent acquisition of Cunningham. The two have shown chemistry on the court, with Cunningham acting as Clark's enforcer, often taking on the league's physical battles to protect her backcourt partner. But critics argue that this defensive shield has turned too aggressive, especially as emotions boil over and games become increasingly chippy. "Clark has heart, no doubt," said one unnamed former player. But Sophie playing the bodyguard role isn't helping. It's making things worse. The game's becoming about drama, not basketball. Griner's demand for accountability has divided the league once again. Veteran players like Natasha Cloud supported Griner, posting, "Normalize consequences, especially for the favorites." Meanwhile, Clark's Fever teammate Aaliyah Boston defended her. "Caitlin and Sophie ride for each other. That's what teammates do. You don't have to like it, but you better League yet to respond. As of now, the WNBA has not issued any formal statements about the incident. Sources say the league office is reviewing footage and will determine if fines or suspensions are warranted. If action is taken, it could mark a major moment in the league's efforts to balance star power with discipline and send a message about maintaining professionalism even amid growing rivalries. For Brittney Griner, the answer is already clear. They crossed the line, and the league has to draw it back. This wasn't just a scuffle, it was a showdown between the old guard and the new era. Clark and Cunningham represent a fresh, aggressive identity for Indiana, bold, brash, and unapologetic. Griner represents legacy, discipline, and respect for the game's rules. And now, they're on a collision course over the future tone of the WNBA.